In today's video, I'm here to share with you my product empties for the month of November. So if you want to see all the products that I used up in November and mini reviews on all these products, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm a makeup enthusiast. In today's video, we're talking product empties. If you love product empties as much as I do, I hope you would consider subscribing down below because I do these every single month. And at the end of the video, I calculate the total value of all the products that I've used up in that month. That way I can kind of keep track of how much I'm spending versus how much I'm using. So without further ado, let's jump on in and talk about product empties because there are a lot of products in here. A lot of these products came from my project pans this month, so let's jump on in. The first one is the Ins by N AC Calming System Mask. You guys know how I feel about sheet masks. I think they are extremely wasteful. I still have a fair few in my collection that I'm trying to get through, but I don't plan on purchasing any more sheet masks because, like I said, I think the single-use aspect of them is extremely wasteful, and all the sheet masks that I've tried, most of them have been very meh. So yeah. Next I have the Lush Comforter Bubble Bar. This one is very old. I don't really have a bath that I can use anymore, so I used this one up when we went away in October. I used the bath in the hotel. It was a very disappointing bath. But anyway, the plug didn't fit the hole and I was in there for about 5 minutes before the water drained out because the plug didn't fit the hole properly. Very frustrating. I love these comforter shower bubble bars. I normally split them into about 4 and use them in a bath. I usually add like some magnesium flakes and whatnot, but I absolutely love the comforter smell. It's to die for. I love it. I highly recommend it. I think you should check it out. And if you mix this with a chunk of the brighter side, oh, dreams come true. Next is the Innisfree Jeju Volcanic Clay Mousse Mask. This is a really interesting texture. It is in like a canister can, and when you press the top here, it came out in like an aerated like mousse form. It was a nice face mask. I don't think I would repurchase this again. It took me ages to get through this, and I have a crap load of sheet mask. I have a crap load of clay masks at the moment that I need to use up. But yeah, I don't know if it was good enough to justify repurchasing it, but I did enjoy it while I was using it. Daiso Puff and Sponge, you know my usual spiel. Love this stuff. I think it's great. Really helps clean out makeup sponges and whatnot. So yes, I have a stockpile of these. Repurchased, would repurchase, will continue to repurchase. The Body Shop Strawberry Body Mist. This was alright. I got this in a pack, I think from a pack that my husband got me last year from the Body Shop, and it came with like a shower gel and a body mist and body butter and whatnot. I enjoy the Body Shop products. I think that you can wait until they're on sale because they do have pretty good sales every now and then. The body mist, the scent doesn't really last all that long on me. It is a body mist, so yeah, it's a very sweet strawberry scent, and it's a body mist, so it doesn't last that long, like I just said. I don't think I would repurchase that one. The Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I used this one up in my project pan this month. I don't think I would repurchase this one. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. It was a super thick formula. It did look nice on the skin. It didn't really last all that well, so I wouldn't repurchase it. I have really oily skin and this one broke down on my skin pretty quickly, so I didn't enjoy it all that much for that aspect. The Hoola Benefit Bronzer, another one that I used up in my project pan this month. I won't be repurchasing this one, particularly the Hoola original formula. I just find that for me, I feel like it's too dark for me, and I feel like it does pull a bit dirty and looks like I've just got dirt on my face when I use this, so I don't think I would repurchase this one. I might check out maybe Hoola Light, but I have a number of bronzers in my collection that I would like to use up first before I even consider repurchasing this one just yet, and it took me forever to use this one up. This one took me like 10.5 months to use up, so another reason why I don't want to repurchase it, because I don't want to make that kind of commitment. The e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I quite like this product. It can look a bit glittery under the eyes, but at the same time from a distance it looks really nice. It really smooths out your under eyes. So if you are looking for a nice like smoothing powder for your under eyes, I would recommend this one because it's really budget friendly. But if you are worried about the glitter in it, this does actually have like really fine glitter, so maybe avoid it if you're worried about that. In this one here, I had my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I decanted that one into this because my Laura Mercier packaging like shattered everywhere. So I used that one up. I don't know, it's a nice powder, but for me with oily skin, it doesn't really do my skin any justice. I mean, if I am going out and I want my skin to look really nice, I'll use it then. But on a daily basis to help set and keep my foundation in place, it doesn't really do much for that. The Lavera Lip Balm, this wasn't anything special, not enough to make me want to buy it, so I wouldn't repurchase that one. I have a few mini powder samples here. I used all these guys up in my 9 by New Year's project pan. The Inika Mattifying Mineral Powder. This one was alright. It felt and smelt like a bit cornstarchy, so I wouldn't purchase that one. The Bareminerals Original Foundation Broad Spectrum in Light. I felt like this one was too dark for my skin. I would potentially purchase the full size if they had a lighter version, but if they don't, I would give it a miss. And then this one from Mary Kay, the Mary Kay Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is probably the only one out of those three that I would consider purchasing. I liked the texture and it was like finely milled. It blended on my skin really nicely. It left a nice look on my skin. So I would consider purchasing this one, but I've got heaps of powders in my collection at the moment that I want to use up first, and then maybe down the track I might look at that one. I have two samples in here. This is the Odacite Eye Contour Serum Concentrate. These were like little vials of oil. I really enjoy these for my eyes when they get really sore and irritated. If I've like been tugging or scrubbing at my eyes too much, these really help bring my eyes back to life and soften the skin around my eyes. I really enjoy these, but I don't use them enough to justify buying the full size. Like I said, I enjoy them for the aspect when my eyes are a little bit irritated, and it just really helps like soothe the irritation. That's only maybe like once every 2 or 3 months, so I can't justify buying the full size for a product that I would only use once every couple of months. And I do believe Odacite is quite a expensive brand, so I enjoyed the products, but I'm not going to give them a try. I think if you have really like dry eyes, or if you get sore eyes from like scratching them a lot or something like that, I think that serum could be quite good for you because it does really soothe the skin around your eyes. It is like an oil, so if you have really dry eyes, I think having an oil serum for your eyes could be really good for your like eye skin. The Essie nail polish in Skirting the Issue. I liked this color, but I'm not going to buy any new nail polishes. I have a huge stockpile of nail polishes that I want to get through before I even consider buying a new one. So this color was really nice. It was like a nice deep red. I really liked this color on my toes. But in terms of if I'm going to rebuy this particular colour, I'm going to pass. I do really like the Essie formula though. Bourjois Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue Blurring Primer. This was nice. It made my skin look nice. It was hydrating on my skin. It gave like a bit of a sheen to my skin. I'm going to give it a pass just purely for my oily skin. If I am having issues like in winter again with my skin being a bit dry, I might pick this one up again. But I think if you have drier skin and you want a nice like illuminating primer and it's like a budget friendly primer, I think this is a good one. My Fresh Sugar Berry Lip Balm. This one was alright. I didn't really like the colour. The texture was okay. I definitely wouldn't pick up any more of these samples. I find these samples of the sugar lip balms break really easily because of the size of them compared to the tube, and the fact that they are really soft formula. I just find they break super easy and it's just really annoying, gets really messy. you're trying to use these on the go and it just gets really messy. And I find that the berry color is not a color that I can really apply without a mirror. It is quite a tinted lip balm, so I always needed a mirror to apply it. Bite double-ended lip product. This is the same as the sugar product. I find that the tube and the fact that the lip sticks are so narrow, they break super easy. This one has the color lychee and musk. I really like the colors of these, so I would potentially maybe consider buying these in a full size, but I have so many lipsticks that the formula on this didn't blow my socks off enough to want to bring in another lipstick into my collection. Another nude lipstick at that. The Trilogy Vitamin C Booster Treatment. This is an expensive little product. I think this one's like $30 and you are supposed to use this up within 4 weeks. I really enjoyed the product. I found that it was really helpful and it did give my skin a nice boost of vitamin C. I would probably only purchase this again if Trilogy was on sale. I know Trilogy, I think, usually have like 40% off sales at Priceline, so if I was going to get it for that kind of deal, I probably would consider picking it up. But I think for $30 for a vitamin C treatment that you're supposed to use in 4 weeks, it's a lot of money to be paying like every 4 weeks if you enjoy it that much. Next is the Life Basics by Nourish Life SPF 30 Natural Facial Sunscreen Lotion. This is a physical sunscreen. I really like this one. I know probably a lot of people wouldn't like this one because it is quite thick, but I do enjoy the protection aspect and the fact that it is a physical sunscreen as opposed to a chemical sunscreen. So, and it does come in a 100ml bottle. I really enjoy this one, but I know a lot of people probably wouldn't. You do have to work this in quite a lot because it is quite thick. It is white, but I think it is really good at giving you sun protection. It is zinc oxide as well, so I will repurchase this at some point, but I am currently using up a little sample of my other favorite sunscreen, so when I run out of that I will pick this one up because it's a fairly decent price for 100 mils. My last two products in here, the first one is the Bioderma Micellar water. I love Bioderma. I think it's the most amazing micellar water out there. I will repurchase this when I finish using up my other micellar waters. I have a few micellar waters in my collection that aren't Bioderma, so I want to use them up first before I repurchase Bioderma, but once they're done I'm going to go back to Bioderma because I think it is the best micellar water out there. And the last product in this basket is the Smashbox and Hoodwitch Photofinish Love Ritual Primer Water. This is in the Jasmine and Rose scent. I loved the smell of this one and I really enjoy the Photofinish primer waters. I actually use them as like a facial setting mist. I use this more like how I use my MAC Fix Plus. So when I like over powder and I go a little bit too heavy on the powder products, this kind of lets all of the products meld in together, look really natural and nice, and takes that cake effect away. So I really love these. I think once I use up my stockpile of setting sprays, if this particular scent is still available, I probably will repurchase this in the primer water because I loved it. I loved it. I think these are great products and I would recommend. So that's all my products that I used up in the month of November. Make sure you let me know down in the comments box what your standout products were that you used up in the month of November. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love product empties and you love mini review videos like this. Also, if you're new around here and you love watching product empties videos, I hope you would consider subscribing down below because I do these monthly. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, everyone.